And on the heels of those tariffs, plus government job cuts, of course, anti-Trump protests are getting underway right now across the country. Organizers are calling the demonstrations hands off, and they say that they're taking a stand against the Trump administration's handling of the economy, human rights, and the firing of thousands of federal workers. More than 1,200 protests are now scheduled nationwide. Our next guest is a member of one of those 150 plus organizations behind today's protest. Cynthia Travieso is the director of power building for the group Community Change Action. She joins us now from here in New York. Cynthia, thank you so much for being here. Why is your group sounding the alarm about the president's policies?
People are tired. That's the best way we can say that, right? Our life is getting harder day by day in this administration, and we're going to be out on the streets letting them know, hey, how you're treating us is not okay. Hands off our rights, hands off of our Medicaid, hands off of our Social Security. You got to listen to us, and people are getting really upset day by day.
What are you hearing from the people that you mobilized today, particularly about the economy after the tariff announcement and then the market plunge that all of us have been seeing?
You know, we talked to a lot of elders in our organizing, and one of the biggest things is their ability to retire, right? It's getting harder for them to retire. The people that are in retirement, life just got a lot harder. They live on fixed incomes, and now with the market crashing the way that it is, prices increasing the way that they are or about to start increasing, their money isn't going to stretch in the same way. And so one of the things that we're hearing is that our daily lives are not sustainable. And we're asking our government to step in and start taking action for us.
I'm hearing, Cynthia, that there are a lot of people joining into these protests here across the country. But how do you make sure that these protests, don't fall on deaf ears with the administration?
Yeah, it's not a one-time solution, right? People have to continue being active in their communities, being active by engaging with their local electeds as much as possible. One thing that we're personally doing through Community Change is on Tuesday, we're going to be in DC, following up with members of Congress. We're going to bring over 100 leaders from across the country to follow up from these actions and let them know, both Republicans and Democrats, hey, hands off our Medicaid. Hey, hands off of our benefits. You've got to stand up for us, and we're demanding some action from you.
Cynthia, thank you so much. We appreciate you being here. And right now, let's go to Christian Cordero. She's at a protest in D.C. right now. Christian, you've been talking to some of those protesters. What message are they trying to send today?
The two words, really, Gio, are hands off. And you can see the Washington Monument right behind me. We're right here on the National Mall, and there's an estimated 20,000 people who are expected to come to this protest alone. There are several hands-off protests happening around the country, but those are the two words. And then people kind of, have different motivations from there. Some people are saying hands off my Social Security. I'm going to be honest, when we first arrived about an hour ago, one thing that I really noticed was that in all of the protests I've covered, this one seems to skew a little bit older. But when we really talk to people, that's what they're motivated by right now, right? The fears of the Social Security cuts, the big across the federal workforce, and then last couple of days, a lot of insecurities about the 401ks, the investment accounts, right, with the stock market moving the way that it has. So the program kicked off officially. As I mentioned, 20,000 people expected here in D.C., Gio.
All right, Christian Cordero, we will check back in with you throughout the day here on ABC News Live. Thank you so much.